Chakshur Badu Dharmi Chaksuchi Dadi Chani Tibet Sonamki Dura Peche Sante Drupa.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How's the sleep?
Very well.
Good sleep? More relaxed? Anyway, we are fortunate to gather to also this month. It is special Tibetan lunar calendar. Buddha achieved enlightenment. Buddha's birthday also. They say Buddha chose to pass away. Very special month. You know, whatever we do virtues this month, they become double. If you do 100 mantras, they become 200. Then it is good to be practice 2.5 days. I don't know. So this is very good. Usually we have 24 hours. How many hours spent for we to practice for? We check the not much. Even we do that, we doesn't do perfectly, you know. Sometimes we have beginning that does not end. Sometimes end that not beginning. Sometimes not. We doesn't do, you know, perfectly. But if we do this here together, then you know, they organize. Then it's very good opportunity for everybody to get more merit. And then maybe a little tired, temperature a little hot. Then we have to be a little patient. And also, usually, you know, everybody knows, but Buddhism is one part is their religion, and one part is some, you know, science. Usually, the, you know, they talk about
general science, physical science.
Or they checking, you know, the outside things, you know. They measure, you know, they checking things. But Tibetan Buddhism, they checking inside the mind, right? Therefore, what kind of mind for us, what they walk, how can we do, subdue our mind. You know, they're always checking our mind. Then we call it, you know, Tibetan scientist, science. Maybe what is it? Anyway,
as we talked yesterday, whenever you begin to practice Dharma, you have to clarify your motivation, get a proper motivation to practice. Yeah, most of you must be older Buddhists, so you must know already knew that. Yeah, just try to remind you a little bit, so it's very important to clarify your motivation before doing any kind of practice. So the every purpose of to study Lojang, mind transforming, it's to change or to improve or subdue your consciousness or mind, or to get more opportunity to gain happiness or bliss.
간지 맞이가 선bat지도 맞지와서야 돼. 쇼치니 다 실로건 된제 용어다. 쇼니네 다 수수성도 당당시 그래서.
So there are two factors affect your mind or your consciousness. Maybe slightly from outside materials, but most importantly, the other factor is from inner side, within yourself.
강연하고 지금 trepa이나. 다들 되게도 다 그래 가라다 말 맞추보라 먹어밖에 말했다. 근데 강연 때들 마보에는 삼바이나 다 생각하게 돼서 총으로 그래요.
For instance, when you're facing a problem or in a dilemma situation, if you think, not only me, there are a lot of people suffering the same situation, then that would be a little bit helpful for you to subdue your suffering or to eliminate your own suffering.
아니 지금 내가 강의는 단데 말 먹어봐지 중소 단 지네 딱 맞추보라 지네 먹어봐지 단데 나빼 독자리 지금 무슨 소소 생각 쉬고 강의를 제발나 대래 때문에 다 생각 맞지와 아니 리마데만 먹는 거 그래서
If you think, oh, this terrible thing is happening to your own, only to yourself, not for others, you feel that's if you just concentrate or focus on that sort of thoughts, then that would increase your suffering.
그냥 먼저 손으로 나게나 그러나 손에다 손다가 넣고 나서 말도 그래서.
For example, if your tooth get pain, if you only think or concentrate, focus on that pain, and then it's like your pain will increase, get more and more pain.
근데 대치라서는 마도 생각하지는 그 제로 그래요.
Yeah, if you try to distract yourself to other object, then the pain of the pain from the tooth will be, less.
어디로 당간도 지금 생각 대화도 дум아서 해야 되겠다. 쇼치는 수수 삼마 당하지는 거예요.
Okay, so in that point of view, then the happy or unhappy of your own consciousness is merely from your own consciousness, created by your own consciousness, your own thoughts, I could say.
그러니까 사제도 상주 선바세다 나도 지야 껴수제 대화. 아니, 또 야보 야 뺐다서 근데 수수 샘 돌네. 이들이 좋아서 모르겠어. 알아서 단다지 담아르고 짠짠 요들아디 다샘 만들네. 다 나도 나가야 되죠.
Yeah, all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas as an example for us. They are happy all time, and that's more like example of your expression to be that way. So because they are practicing love and kindness and bodhicitta, and to become Buddha and Bodhisattvas. And we are suffering because we are due to our ignorance, hatred, attachment.
그래서 다른 로조 되는 말하지. 가리 강이 정화됐다 지난 그 제자들 내려해서 다 데리잖아 라고 있어.
So in this test, and then they tells you in different situation that's you are facing suffering, the raising and the cause, and then to practice and in order to eliminate all those negative thoughts.
와다더니 당가도 쇼로가 쭉지되는 만 보신다고 예서.
So then let's start from stanza 11, because we finished yesterday. We finished 10 and up to 10.
당가도 쭉지되 지되서.
Depressed and forlorn, whom we feel nothing anguish. This is the wheel of sharp weapons returning full circle upon us from wrongs we have done. Till now we have deeply disturbed minds of others. Hereafter let's take on this suffering ourselves.
유리 투어건. 이미지 너무 좋아 뭔가. 네?
With Tibetan, the words have more meaning. We English, we need many words.
오케이. 다 네가 지금 네가 되나다 가져서 쉬어야 되는 아니 랑 가wan도와 가외도와 이나지. 맞죠 쉬어. 다 맞죠 용도 와서 와. 그래서 생각 동가다 생각 맞죠 와나 딱 용도 와서.
Yeah, this stanza shows wherever we go, or whatever we do, we feel unpleasant or dissatisfied or suffering.
근데 가르치는 용어는 다 소소 내가 다 제 소소를 제비 파마 번체 아니 다 된제가 셈부 다 셈제 소소 파 도들 셈제 쭉다 셈바 맞게 지금 저거대 다 만들어 다 말아 중고 말해서.
That's only because in previous lifetime we causes others. In this case, others means your parents or your relatives or any others. Try to hinder or try to disturb them from happiness. So that's the result.
다 다른 조대 다 간지 메시지 받쳐 쓰지 지려야 다 동어적인 메스 아니 다 아니 동아가리고 간가다 말하다 당가라 당하는 양이 있어요.
So you make a commitment from now on. I will never do any downfall or run things to others, and if they, I will take on all suffering they are having. So 2 ways commit.
가지 다 파내 지나다 되게 내가 소소라 가지고 딱 연구를 해야 되죠.
So you have to get a sense that if you do run things to others, by result you will be suffering. So that's you have to get this sense.
Okay. 어디 다 서로가 시와드지로. 뭐 주니 바디.
주지중이래. 주니를 알았어. So 예 주니래.
Continuing with verse 12. When hunger or violent
thirst overwhelms us, this is the wheel of sharp weapons returning full circle upon us from wrongs we've done. Till now we have kept what we had without sharing. We have plundered and stolen and lured people on. Hereafter let's take from them hunger and thirst.
다 나눠서 지금 또 들어가도 빠다 얼마들 가지 또 사는 거 보고 또 와다 아니 뛰어와다 아니 또 꼼바 근데 그다 두마 나도 쇼마데 아야 제가 넘바래 수수로 양치 뭐 신비 그지 아니 노다 로쇼라야 내가 지금 꼼바지 야고 촉셔와로 어 근데 신비 그다 내가 말해 들어.
So this stanza is actually easier to understand because whenever we suffer hunger or thirsty, so that's the result for in previous life where plunder or stealing others or lure people on others wealth. So that's the results come back to on you.
내가 가지 소소라 줄건도 동안 강성화돼 아니 정말 이제지 또 노대가 또 밤에도 용서죠. 야 소소라 너무 예와돼. 생각지네 야하는 지방에 마통벌을 지마통 말에 띵적이 말해서.
So in previous lifetime you're over enjoying others' wealth or others' belongings, or you are miserly or miserly, behaving miserly to others.
What 진짜이자 지금 다 다나가도 라베 같이 소소 강연으로 쇼하나 디건 저거데 나라 지집에 내리 사바이나 당마도 미신발 파지. 거기 노라시서 배워인다. 노라 마로 노라 뇨로 was.
Where would those things happen to you? Difficult time or depression or whatsoever. So you have to think that's created by your own, not by others. So then that would reduce trouble because whenever a bad thing happens to you, usually people would blame others or try to give excuses to others. So if you're focusing on your own, then that would pacify or reduce eliminates the trouble.
진짜이자 지금 당가도 꼬마다 찍고 말에 잡아자마다이나 가지 뇨네라고 들대와이나 또 주만 된데 강에 뭐하고요.
In general, I believe you guys don't steal or don't plunder. But if you practice newly, I would not newly, newly practice or fasting fasting, union. That should be very good for in future. You get more food or something. The results. Wouldn't be lack of food or thirsty or water, anything like that.
You guys maybe not. I was growing in Tibet. Always in a kitchens, always hungry. We have not enough food. Also, we have no school. When we eat, then just kids play all around and very easy to hungry. What did it?
So, 13th century.
When we lack any freedom but must obey others, this is the wheel of sharp weapons returning full circle upon us from wrongs we have done. Till now we have looked down on those who are lowly and used them as servants for our own selfish needs. Hereafter let's offer our service to others with full devotion of body and life.
Yeah. So in this stanzas, there's just lack of any freedom, obligated to do something. Unwillingly, you have to do something for others. So that's the result of your in previous life, you try to slave others, to make others to your own slavery. So
usually we have also not freedom from here, right? You go to work, then you have to follow the boss. Usually we say we have freedom in this country. Exactly, we check. We have not freedom.
not much freedom. So.
You have to always want to listen to the boss, whatever he says. What is Tenley? Tenley is that Li Longsho Kandaji, Genji Tenda, Jena Kandi, Pento
So then you make a commitment. So from now on, whatever I do, whatever I enjoy the wealth or treasure, it's not for myself. You have to think for others. I'm doing this action in order to help others. I'm eating something or enjoy some wealth. That's for others too. So change your motivation to be more altruistic.
What is? Okay, now 14th.
When we hear only language that is foul and abusive, this is the wheel of sharp weapons returning full circle upon us from wrongs we have done. Till now we have said many things without thinking, we have slandered and caused many friendships to end. Hereafter let's censure all thoughtless remarks.
So in this stance shows, especially nowadays society, doesn't matter you didn't do anything bad, but others always try to slander you or insult you. So that's happening very common in nowadays society. But that's it's a result of in past life you give the same to others. Yeah, so that's the result of the in previous life. You say some harsh words to your parents and to your relatives, to your friends.
Usually we told bad things for relatives, right? We cannot sit down very far with people. When we fight for hours.
Yeah, that's usually happens within a family. So easier to commit this sort of mistake, make this sort of mistake within a family. So to others, it's less opportunity or less chance to to see some backwards.
데이터 관심 맞지 다. 다 견두신 다 계좌 두정 관심 맞지 다 그런 것도 좀 있다. 시행이 매스로 와.
So from now I have to abandon all those harsh words or with bad motivations and say some bad words or meaningless gossip to others.
늘 참아 스스로 마셔지는 것도 또 너무 쉬 왔어. 그것도 빠고 있어.
So that shows the deceit, the oral, verbal faults. We have to abandon verbal faults, all four. We know, yeah, deceit and harsh words. So doing some or deceit and harsh words and the elegant speech. Right?
Lying, harsh words.
Harsh words,
Gossip.
Gossip.
Divisive
Meaningful
speech and gossip.
Gossip, yeah. Divisive, yeah. Trauma, yeah, divisive speech.
어디 다 틀에 제가 말했어. 너무 틀에 제외 근데 내가 다 나만들 미신 거 지금 그래서
So by thinking, because I committed these faults, verbal faults I committed in past lives. Now I'm suffering right now. So you have to think that and then try to not to do it. Make a sort of commitment.
아니 쇼로카 다 좋은 거 같이 들어봐.
When we are born, sorry, 15.
Yeah.
When we are born in the presence of wretched conditions, this is the wheel of sharp weapons returning full circle upon us from wrongs we have done. Till now we have always had negative outlooks. We have criticized others, seeing only their flaws. Hereafter, let's cultivate positive feelings and view our surroundings as stainless and pure.
어디 다 나도 깨네. 다 마시고 봐라. 그대나 지금. 다 심지어 예. 다 쫀짜죠. 그래. 다들 맞아. 다 지금 여보 나로 답이 나오는 거 좀 답이 말어 왔어. 대샤금도 왔어. 대 마셔와대 다 기억 한번 없어요. 지금 소소고. 그래. 딱 된제 자제 샤와에 시에나 아니 가르잖아. 땅가도 작으면도 다 관심 맞지 강 반에 zonte 도 예디 꽤 많이 받지 다 연대가 소리야 다 곰네 다 따고 그래서
So in this stanza, in Tibetan that shows impure land wherever we're born, but here it says oppressive or wretched condition. That means impure means wherever you are, you always see others' faults, not others' qualities. So that would make you suffering too. So because your all surrounding of yourself will be negative or impure, such thoughts. That's caused in past life. You always criticize others or don't look at others' quality. Only look at others. Be more judgmental sort of thoughts. That's the result by that. So from now on, you have to practice pure thoughts. In Tanang, in Tibetan, Tanang is pure thoughts. So that means you always try to think about others' quality and especially so especially you have to look at the good quality of the all those high realized beings or teachers teaching dharmas, doing dharma activities.
가정가도 깨어거는 따나 다 단다 말아서 달래 내가 다 돈에 막 방아도 깨면도 지 그래 깨면은 깨 가만히 깨 통해서 깨나 지금도 중요 말 깨는 지금 because
our mind is a conceptual mind, conceptual sort of thought, consciousness. So if we look at the others' thoughts, and we can see everyone from doesn't matter in which position, from a teacher or dharma teacher or someone in high position or ordinary people. We always find their faults, So this always would be a disturbing mind, and then just turn around, try to look at their qualities, try to think about their quality or look at them as a positively.
Tenzin sozo kya jang thongwa dewe gen rewa tala ta sozo yang meshe bagi ta kya na dengi shi kadi na tongzo degi tong degi tarwa ting rewa sozo chingo tene ta dana jang oris.
So that's why you have to practice pure looking or tanam, pure appearance. So try to always, because that's if you always look at the others' faults or misfortune, that's the result you will be suffering, and then you have to change and look at the others' quality and think about others' good deeds, quality or good deeds. Yeah.
But very difficult. It doesn't show nothing for us. Always did it, she did.
Because we are in countless previous lifetimes, we are so habituated to these sort of things, these sort of actions. So that's why we always find others' faults or others' misdeed. So they, in fact, not that bad. You have to change your attitude toward others. Try to.
Okay. I have water, you guys have no water, you guys just visualization. When we receive to empowerment, then teacher said, now you visualize, she visualizes. Now you guys also, I have one water visualization, okay?
You do that at Christmas too?
Really?
Visualize some presents.
Good idea. What is it? That's all I should do. And the social down let out was done as well. Suzuki,
So these things are quite easier to understand because we are facing in this situation in daily life. So you have to be very, very careful.
Last time,
so we could explain in detail these sort of things, but by the end of this test, it will be more and more difficult. So we try to skip over.
That or you read? Yeah.
16?
Yeah.
16?
Yes.
When we are parted from friends and those who can help us, this is the wheel of sharp weapons returning full circle upon us from wrongs we have done. Till now we have taken the friends and good servants of others away, wanting them for ourselves. Hereafter let's never cause close friends to part.
어제 다른 것도 추당 상진 가래가 통해서 소소라 펜통이 이 소소라 접촉 챙이 그런 삼성도 카드 전대 매진다 잘 봤대 근데 딱 근데 제 이거다 도보 맨데저다 소좀 맞죠 나와 가다 근데 카트윙가 카트 주가 되면 카트윙 이제 봐 드리시면 되고 바래 들어와
So whenever we departed from friends, these friends could be Dharma friends who help us to practice, or any kind of friends. That's because in past life we create cause to others, more like a divisive speech, or we create cause for others to be apart or do some activities. One is cause, the other one is activities or actual action to divide other people's, in parts. So that's the result of in previous lifetime we did such faults. Yeah, so that's actually happening in our, daily life. Sometimes we have to be away. We have to get away from your beloved friends or beloved any kind of people. So that's the only reason. Is main reason we're facing that sort of situation is we the same to others in previous lifetime. So that's always, especially happens when you dislike some person. When you dislike some people or one particular person, then when he or she had a lot of friends, and you always try to destroy their friendship. So that's more like try to divide them. So that's the result of your this. Yeah. So that's will be yeah. That's the cause you create the past life. So the bad results this lifetime, your beloved or people always leave you or left you.
The example, if Jeb and Angie very friend, then I don't like Jeb, I go to Angie. I say, well, Angie, I said, no, Jeb tell okay. Then Jeb has done, oh, she really did this. Then maybe he says something better with her, then there was a blocking. Now this kind of very easy to create karma, very easy. Just some activity, Okay? It's okay. Okay. I didn't say bad things, okay?
When you sit in the front row, get to the big
Okay, this Tashuloka Chubdun, 17.
Yes.
For Supreme Holy Guru's finest displeasing, this is the real sharp weapons returning full circle of bonds from wrongs we have done. Till now we have turned from the Gurus and teachings, preferring the counsel of misleading friends. Hereafter let's end our dependent relations with those who would turn away from the path.
시단도 다 개개도 다 나도 그말 가거를 왔어. 난데 나도 지금 소소 모습을 하는데 소소지 가사야 다 소소 간지나다 무가는 못 차는데 왔어. 시단다 개개도 다 나도 나만 나도 가거를 왔어 시단도.
But in general, in this sense, holy gurus find us this place. In general, Geshe said, gurus always, would be like us, so they try to help us. Yes. But maybe this, we could take an example, like the people around you. They always want you are displacing something like that. Yeah.
Also, we have other part we can spell it. Bodhisattvas. They doesn't like us. Why? Because they always give us to don't do negativities. We always do this. Then 상제도 상주 선보다 가오 제약이 내가 나도 제거 말았어. 가야를 했거든. 고도 가야를 가지는다. 개와 점나 고도 가야를 했어. 나도 개와 점에도 고도 가오 제약이 나도 또 내가 제도를 말았어.
Yeah. Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas, they always show their love toward us. But due to we always do some negative activities, so that's will be a gap, so hindering us to receive the love and the compassion from Buddha and Bodhisattvas. If we follow the teaching of the Buddha and Bodhisattvas to try doing more positive actions, then we'll be more close to them. We can actually feel the love and blessing from Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Yeah. But usually we don't do pleasant things which Bodhisattvas love to do. So we always, indulging in negative action. So.
근데 다 들자모니 간조다 나서 수치 노르노르고 조고 조고도 만들라 다 뭐가와 다 가지나 가지나 고도 sem 까마도 바데 내가 까마도 바데 다 겨왕만 남서 소소고 겨와 담바당 아니 밤마당 벤치 튼주고 다 까마드네 다 데비 조부 냠도 송와라 때니 다 랭음소야 소소로 거바레스
So because this lifetime, your loved people, like your parents, your friends, always, displeasing you or disappointing you. That's because in past life you always not obey to your own guru, or you always do some unpleasant activities towards others.
뭐지? tenzinza 지금 벌써나 다 뒤쪽 땡겨 말다 간장 뒤에서 다 뒤로 쪽 땡겨 말다
So that's due to you always try to do some bad things towards your relatives because you are always befriend with some bad friends.
bad friends나 다 가잖아 간지 취셔봐라 그래 재미지 받으쟁이다 내가 빼차로 해나 대중간도 딱 주도라야다 중요한 거에서 지금 어떤 말 말은 나한테 뭐 따라오나 어떤 대lam에도 다 뒤로 자로 그래요.
Bad friends in this case usually refer to someone who always try to stop you doing positive actions, actually Dharma activities. For example, today we are going to have a teaching, but your friend said, "Oh, let's do other things, not to do the to attend the teaching." So that's sort of obstacle for your doing positive action. The friends,
Yeah, this we call
that we call bad friends. So in this case.
어디지 다 그래다 다 단수돼 다 뒤로 땡기면 해서와.
Yeah. So from now on, I have to try to avoid meeting such bad friends, to try to get away from them.
오케이. 나 18.
And 18 goes on to the next page. When unjustly
We are blamed for the misdeeds of others and are falsely accused of flaws that we lack, and are always the object of verbal abuse. This is the wheel of sharp weapons returning full circle upon us from wrongs we have done. Till now we despised and belittled our gurus. Hereafter let's never accuse others falsely, but give them full credit for virtues they have.
다 뒤에 다 있는데 어쩌면서 집안으로 그래서와. 근데 현지 소설았다 많이 가요체네. 아니 딱 꺼왔는데. 그 뒤에서 고구마 가서 고마워 주셔서 이 남아라 뭐 저한테 다 남아란 게 제가도 뭐 몰라지 소소 파마게 보고 좀 것들이 되게 파까 왔다 발때니 다 되게 냉인데 다 수정 거 왔다 다네 다 수저가 다 꺼는데 매세로 싶어.
So that's a bit like the previous stanza, the same, almost the same. So in this just because people always try to insult you or deprecation, make some deprecation, talk down or exaggerate, and so that's due to in your past lives, your deeds the same to your own guru or to your friends, and so that's the result. So from now on, you should say good thing or say quality of your own guru or the good things of others.
If you say good things, you can say good things. Usually we don't say much good things. Who we love, we can say good things. Then we check who we love, and say, what, who.
So we always like or to say good things for those people who got same view as you. Okay. Same view. That's in this case refers to whenever you say something, those people agree with you. Yeah. So then that would increase your own self-attachment. Self-attachment. Then you think you're always right or something like that due to the self-grasping.
And usually, who listens for us, then we don't see much bad things. Who doesn't listen, they say, oh, it's good, bad.
Yeah. Usually the opposite. We always try to criticize those people who disagree with our view.
Usually, if Dharma Guru, they say, it is your real teacher to your patient.
Actually, in order to practice Dharma, those who agree with you is good friend of you or but good teacher of you to practice your own patience. Because they always annoy you, and if you can overcome the annoyance by causing all those unpleasant friends or unpleasant people, and then that would increase the endurance, or I could say the patience, power of patience.
Develop patience.
Develop or cultivate your patience.
If not,
if someone don't say anything bad things or don't do any bad thing to you, then your patience can never developed or cultivated.
Maybe people say I'm meditation patient, they just relax. they have good job, nice house, everything fine. They say, oh God, people say meditation patient. I don't know if this is patient or not.
Yeah, it's hard to say when you are in good situation, you're possessing a good house, or having a wonderful time. This time, some people would say I'm practicing patience. Geshe said it's very doubtful. If someone says I'm practicing patience, it's very doubtful. So you have to always try to avoid insult others or exaggerating. Always try to avoid deprecation. I can say deprecating others. Yeah, always try to deprecate others.
When the things we require for daily consumption and use fall apart or are wasted or spoiled, this is the wheel of sharp weapons returning full circle upon us from wrongs we have done. Till now we've been careless of others' possessions, hereafter let's give them whatever they need.
Yeah. In this standards, that refers to whenever we have property or possessions, we cannot enjoy, or you're having a bankrupting or stolen, attacked by others. So that's so the picture the so that's the result. In previous lifetimes, you always try to rob or try to steal others' belongings or others' property or possession. And so by thinking that, and from now on, I should practice generosity, in this case, so giving, try to make offering or generous to others. Also, even you cannot make an offering or you cannot practice generosity. Do not try to be jealous of others' property or possession. Possession? Yeah.
Okay.
To 20?
20, yeah.
20?
When our minds are unclear and our hearts
Hearts
are
unhappy,
we are bored
doing virtue but excited by vice. This is the wheel of sharp weapons returning full circle upon us from wrongs we have done. Till now we've led others to acts of non-virtue. Hereafter let's never provide conditions that rouse them to follow their negative traits.
So when our mind are unclear, in that case, refers to when we study the text, the Buddha Dharma, and our minds are unclear of these sort of things, or we always feel our heart, or we always feel unhappy, or we always feel some miserable situation. Also, when you're listening to the teachings or when you study, you feel asleep.
You have to be very careful, that doesn't know you sleep or you you not good sleep, you just then people identify very easily. Usually they are in monastery, the temperature is very hot, teachers is too long, very crowded,
Very crowded.
Then no air condition, then
No fans.
근데 시원대와 돼 간지 다 수수 제왕 만나서 출랐어 때리다 드방고서 사실이다 내가 말해서 봐.
So that's this result of in your past life. You had a lot of downfall or wrongdoing towards Dharma.
들어와. 아니 지금 소소 맞잖아. 내가 세 주봐. 소소지도 만도 도전 내가도 배전으로 되는 something. 뒷감방 검사하는 거다 막혀 먹고 왔어.
So also the other reasons you always try let others do the same or doing something let others doing negativities, and also sometimes we unconsciously walk over the Dharma textbook. Sometimes we do that unconsciously, so we have to be very careful to this issue.
여기다 삼성 지도책 도와는 배전되고는 들어가더라 그래서 사지가 끝나서도 일을 드셔와서 대단 지사지 다 먹는 거지. 나 또든 거는 상태 그래 드셔와서 건너나 저도 드셔와서 그냥 다셔와 봤어. 근데 이제 뒤바서 그래요.
Actually, when you draw the pictures on your own clothes, or Buddha's picture or Bodhisattva picture on your clothes, things like that. Just unconsciously, when you wash it in the washing machine, you mix with others, become dirty. So sort of unrespectful for those statues and pictures of the holy beings. So nowadays it's very you can see some people with have a T-shirt, Buddha's picture on your T-shirt.
Do you guys saw some company put the holiness picture on their shoes?
No, really?
Yeah.
They stopped actually.
Yeah,
they
stopped.
accused they stopped. Yeah, so
Many people
accused them.
Yeah. But that doesn't know that there was a lot of people who could do such a
So unconsciously they let a lot of people to do the negativities.
그러니까 장고를 묻혔다 깨닫힌 거나
Maybe they think Dalai is a famous person, so if they put his picture on shoes, it's easier to sell. I think that will. If you are already aware of those activities are, downfall or faults, and then you should try to avoid, buying these sort of products. Yeah, so these are, we call downfall or negative activities upon Dharma. So that would cause you this life, whenever you listen to teachings, you feel asleep or, lots of obstacles to practice Dharma, to do the Dharma activities.
Okay, now we go to 21.
I know that Lama Zopa makes a lot of clothing that has mantras and things on it, and sometimes stupas. So when you take those, you can then just wash them separately on their own with a mind that's pure, and then that's okay. If you do have those kind of clothing.
So yeah, that's okay, but you have to be very, very careful. Whenever you wear a t-shirt, you sleep. You sleep up and that's. Yeah, it's hard to tell. So maybe you're right.
I'm just asking.
It's hard to say. But you have to be very, very careful. If you wash all those t-shirts with a stupa and a mantra with other clothes, that's obvious you are doing something wrong. We wear this sort of clothing and to sleep, and then also you are doing something negative to Dharma. But it's hard to judge if you do, as you said, just only wear it and be very, very careful and wash separately and hang on in some sort of clean space. And that's really hard to tell.
Yeah. If you do this, then maybe you'll be okay.
That way it could be okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, but this country is very kind of tumble.
Awareness, be conscious, be more cautious or conscious or aware, be more aware of it.
Even me, I can put all together. Maybe this country is difficult, Even we are in all Dharma street, I check and that, but just maybe a little bit, no, a little bit not, then just put them together. What did it? Kanjimaji, that chulas a bit departed, that's how can buy my.
So because if you do some negative actions towards Dharma, that's the saying in your community, it's really strong than other activities.
That's the Chundu the car. I'm Dharamsala Pewatel, Darcho, Kodon, so Tonga,
in America, a lot of things happening. It's quite reasonable, Geshe said. Even in Dharamsala, Geshe found some 20 people, they put a prayer flag on your pants as a fashion. Yeah. And then Geshe checked, they said that's shops in Dharamsala. So. So maybe Indian, Tibetan, because in Dharamsala it's mixed, mixed, Indian shops and Tibetan, but Indians try to, use tourists, and it could be Indian. Tibetan people, really hard. In India, I think, because I lived in India for 20 years, I sort of believe. Yes, regardless, other people are doing what this or that, but you have to be careful yourself. Yourself should be more aware of those activities.
So 21?
Yeah, 21.
When our mind is disturbed and
We feel great frustration that things never happen the way we wish.
this is the wheel of sharp weapons returning full circle on us from wrongs we have done.
Till now we have caused
interfering disturbance when others were focused on virtuous acts. Hereafter, let's stop causing such interruption.
지금 3년도 제거 사면도 로정 제거 좀 가디나 대 받치 용도 놓았어 지금 여기 만도 설마 받지 와용데 다 기왕 가만한테 추신해라만 도서 받치만 뭐 따위 다 저기 말해서
this interrupts or gets interfered by others while you are doing when you want to achieve something, but let's achieve something. That means to when, especially when you practice Dharma activities. When you want to, for example, when you want to do some sort of a retreat or meditation, you always get interrupted or interfered by others.
내가 가정하고 지금 라프라지만 통하지만 내가 가르치나 수수 삼번 그때는 용문도 왔어.
So in general, those things always happen to us. Like we want to do study and we cannot, get fully satisfied, and also the other activities we want to achieve.
테마저 때다 경험하면서 수수지 담배래. 다 개회내가 받치 뭐 제대로다 되는 거 그래서 되는 다 받치 방에 수치라 내가 지금 해서
So that's due to in our past lives where we did something. We tried to interfere others from doing Dharma activities or try to interfere holy teachers doing teachings, Dharma, try to create obstacles. So then you have to abandon those sort of action and try to not commit the same from now on. Yeah.
다 가시엠바 가지나 다 뭔지나 다 지생하지 그러더라. 다시 내가 야바로 지나 다 때려서 지생하지. 차도 맞죠 가지고.
Yes, then it's very important in this case to practice rejoice. Rejoice others, good action or others, good activities.
며칠 내가 야보 지나 가서 때라 계획 잡아 야보 지나 때라 차도 맞죠 가지고 때라. 가와 공부해나 아니 되게 손은데 영 도구를 들어가죠.
Yes. So it's when some people are doing a virtuous action or very positive actions, instead of being jealousy, you practice rejoice, and then you can share the virtues doing by others too. So you can share the virtues or positive. Deeds.
다 저러가니 진짜 짜니지 지로.
22.
When nothing we do ever pleases our gurus, this is the wheel of sharp weapons returning full circle upon us from wrongs we have done. Till now, with our gurus we have feigned pious manners, but out of their presence have reverted to sin. Hereafter, let's try to be less hypocritical and take all the teachings sincerely to heart.
다 강다시 라마 많이 돼. 담배처럼 먹고 싶어. 그러고 그래서나 안다 소리 가르치다가 다 라마 툭 많이 와있나? 아니 대다 소리고 줄 라마 먹고 다죠. 다 담비 줄랑 먹고식을 내가지 먼저 그래서 라면 되니다 지금 연도도 지다 잡니 다 무식이지 도성도 되나 다 되는 거라 라면 얘기가 말했어.
So, as we talked previously, that's gurus don't do usually. So, but sometimes when you're facing this situation, whatever you do, that cannot please your guru, and that's due to you did a lot of duplicity or hypocritical actions in past life. Because in front of guru, you try to be very independent, but after behind your guru, you always try to do some negative activities. So that's a result by that. So that's not very common. Because gurus always love us. So that's
and something 다 라마도 그래. 다 여행이 되고 다 라마스 되고 뭐 싸버스라. 수수 계산을 된 라미 주제 나가도 전에 다시 봐도 그런 거 먹고 돌아오고.
So that's sort of action, negativity is always created by people who are very close to gurus, because they always do like when due to their own delusion, they want something, they attach something, they desire something, then they had an excuse, I'm doing this because the guru wanted, So that's very easy to create some people who close to gurus. But if you're not very close, or you have like attendants or managers, could easily to commit this sort of negativities. But for us, it's like hardly to commit such deeds. Yeah, because these people are easy to, to deceive or to cheat others by saying this, we have to do this because the guru wants us to do this. So it's for his own benefits. And then other people are hard to refuse. Because that's guru's order, or that's what guru wants. They mistakenly think, So this is very common within the attendants or close student for one guru. Because in front of guru he always try to be very very good, but after guru he always try to get whatever he wants to get by name of guru. Yeah, so that's to try to teach you to be more sincere or more honest. Don't try to avoid the committing hypocritical activities or duplicities. So 22, second one.
Right. When others find fault with whatever we're doing, and people seem eager to blame only us, this is the wheel of sharp weapons returning full circle upon us from wrongs we have done. Till now we've been shameless, not caring about others. We have thought that our deeds didn't matter at all. Hereafter, let's stop our offensive behavior.
So that's quite easier for us to understand, because we talked the same in previous stanzas. Because whenever the other people blame only you or insult you or so forth, and that's the activity because we are belittling the shame or courtesy.
Modesty.
Modesty. modesty, and that's the we commented in past life. That's the result.
뭐사 되나? 단대 재민이도 소소선네. 소소문도 단대 재민이 삼아. 제가래. 좀 삼아면 되나? 못 삼면 다시. 또 근데 수수. 그러니까. 그만로 거나? 그냥 그만로 거나? 또 소소문에 어떻게 그만큼은 이해사배. 뭐는 스케줄을 해도 생각만 올라가는 밀에 생각이 올라가야나. 딱 어떤 대체가 요거 말해서 소소문에 잡아지나 못 하시 봤어. 대략 못 하시 봤어. 어떤 대체는 뭐 세명을 지금 라고해서만 치료 봤어. 요 되니까 하는 것이. 그래서 못 사치. 다 같이 다 되려 못 가지 마지. 다 먹고 올라가는 거.
네. 데려는 시작이 됐어. 미스터스. 못 사게 취해서. 디스티브네. 라라한테 못 사고 쟤네한테 취해서. 런데를 못 사고 쟤들 취해요. 쟤네한테 못 따라한 건데 재미있어 봐. There are two factors for the shame. I guess it's the shame, and
modesty sometimes.
Modesty. Sometimes it's the modesty, but could you use English to describe this difference between shame and modesty?
Yes, shame is.
Shame is
within your own reason.
Yeah, and modesty is embarrassment. Sometimes they say instead of modesty.
Shame is what happens if you forget your modesty.
No. So shame is not doing an action, a negative action for your own side. So you wouldn't do something in your room when no one's watching.
Yeah.
And embarrassment or modesty is not doing an action when others.
With others, yeah, that's true. Yeah. So. 뉴스타송 22.
내가 지나 가던 차로 그러더라. 라면 되네. 인도시 파카고네. 근데 지나 딱 못하 치매. 못 맞아. 못 살면 치매가 저러죠.
Yeah, so the action we did if we do like mentioned in stanza 22, that will become a shameless or non-modesty. Yeah.
Immodest.
Immodest.
그래서 그때나 몇십년 도로 마다로 소소문이 다 샤워만 주야 말했을까지 많이 들리더라. 몇십배가 통으로 마다로 다 샤워만 주야 말했어. 내가였으니까.
So regardless other people seen by other people or not, you should not engage in negative actions, negative activities.
된주와에나 안에 주마트인데 소소 그냥 그랬어요.
Yeah, if you commit such and such, then that's you suffer in future. Or
now we stop here. Maybe go back to little sleep. Then come back. I'm joking. Maybe maybe 10 minutes. Go to bathroom. Maybe some tea. Little bit.
Stretch legs. Stretch.
Maybe we'll just do the dedication verses on page 91. In case we do any non-virtuous behavior in the next 10 minutes, we save this virtue that we've created this morning. You know? So just those two short verses. Just get what
Yeah, okay. Put the saving bank, okay?
What did he say?
Put the saving.
Oh, saving the bank. Yeah. Exactly.
Deposit.
So just these two verses. Due to the merits of these virtuous actions, may I quickly attain the state of the Guru Buddha, and lead all living beings without exception into that enlightened state. May the Supreme Jewel Bodhicitta that has not arisen arise and grow, and may that which has arisen not diminish but increase more and more.
Okay.
Thank you, Geshe.